Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It is my great honor to introduce today in the People's House the leaders of the Nepali American community. Please rise. They are here today on the occasion of New York State's first ever Mount Everest Day. My guests today include some of the world's best climbers who have scaled Mount Everest and stood on top of the world. Members of Nepal's Sherpa community are elite mountaineers, the best climbers on earth. They grace us today in the New York State Capitol on the occasion of the historic first ever Mount Everest Day in New York State. I proudly introduce Mr. Pasang Nima Sherpa, President of the U.S. Nepal Climbers Association, who summited Mount Everest and leads the climbers with his trademark passion and charisma. We are also joined by Vanessa O'Brien, the first woman in the world to reach the Earth's highest and lowest point, a Guinness World Record. Vishnu Prasad Gautam is here, the Consul General of Nepal, and today's chief guest. Ms. Sharon Sherpa, the president herself of the United Sherpa Association. Mr. Somnath Gimir, a great leader of the Nepali American community for over 2 decades, both nationally and locally, and president of the GPK Foundation. Mr. Subarna Kumar of FIPNA, Federation of Indigenous Peoples of Nepal in America. Ms. Thomsom Lama, General Secretary of FIPNA. Mr. Urgen Sherpa, former president of United Sherpa Association. Mr. Ang Shiring Sherpa, president of NRNA New York chapter. Mr. A.P. Lama. Mr. Kuldeep Rana Magar. Mr. Durba Kunwar Shatri. Mr. Temba Sherpa. Mr. Nawang Sherpa. Dobi Sherpa. Sonam C. Sherpa. Purba Sherpa, and Gyaljan Sherpa. Let us welcome these great climbers and great Americans to our chamber today. I am proud to introduce a historic resolution declaring for the first time ever in the history of New York State, May 29th will be Mount Everest Day. This day honors the great New Yorkers who climbed Mount Everest. These remarkable individuals have achieved one of humanity's greatest feats. They have climbed the Earth's highest mountain. They have stood on top of the world. They show us the high achievement of which humankind is capable. These great New Yorkers show us how seemingly ordinary people are capable of extraordinary feats. As the first South Asian woman elected in New York State, I am proud to say that Mount Everest is a source of pride for Nepali New Yorkers. Indeed, the Sherpa people of Nepal trace their origins to the Mount Everest region. The Sherpa people are elite mountaineers. They are the best climbers in the world. I am proud to say that the Sherpa people are a thriving community here in New York. Thousands of Sherpa and Nepali Americans reside in my home borough of Queens, bringing life wherever they go. They call Mount Everest Chomolungma, meaning Mother Goddess of the World, or Sagarmatha, meaning Goddess of the Sky. It was 68 years ago, on May 29th, that Tenzing Norgay Sherpa and Edmund Hillary made the first ever human ascent of Mount Everest. And when asked, which of you set foot on Mount Everest first, they replied touchingly, we did it together. Indeed, the two explorers were roped together. Their fates depended upon each other. They remind us that we are all roped together in this journey. In the fight to cure cancer, eliminate poverty and climate change, and save our planet, we will succeed or fail together. Roped together, we must approach all of these problems. Edmund Hillary said, "It was an extraordinary experience to share dangers with your peers and attack those dangers together." He said, "It is not the mountain that we conquer, but ourselves." He also emphasized that planning is essential for a successful climb, and that it all comes down to motivation and what you are willing to do. People do not decide to become extraordinary, he said. They decide to accomplish extraordinary things. And he also said, when you're climbing at high altitudes, life can get pretty miserable. Indeed, no great feats are easy or comfortable. Mount Everest Day is a holiday in Nepal and all around the world. And from now on, we will also celebrate it here in New York State. Finally, let me say that just as the Nepali Americans have climbed Mount Everest, so
I really want to congratulate all you guys, because I know it's too many organizations here. Would you guys give me an example of how you people has to work here in the communities? I work with many communities, and they are everybody by his size. And I learned in just 2 times to see you and learn from you guys. The way you're working together, the way, the passion you put for everything. I see you everywhere with the heart. You put in the effort to feel proud for what you are, you coming from. And I want to congratulate you, because it's an example for everybody. I feel the power. You know, it's the energy. And I don't say, I say, I'm saying it for myself. That's how I'm feeling. It's the connection you guys connect with the people. It's the, I don't know, the energy, the friendship. I feel like part of here. Maybe I don't understand everything you say, but I understand the good energy you give into everybody. And thank you for that. Congratulations.